Hopefully I can find it. As soon as it comes up, at least.
Test 11/4/2022 is live.
Oh, is it?
Mhm.
Try it. Let's see if you can hear anything.
Test 11/4/2022 is live. That was me.
Yeah,
Mhm.
it's obviously working.
Try it. Let's see if
Sure
you can
delayed.
hear anything.
Yeah, there's a 22-second delay.
Oh.
Just
Was me.
It's obviously working.
try it. Let's see if
Yeah, there's a 22-second delay. Well, I don't know what we got now. Was it 22-1104 or 22-1104 AAA?
It's 2022-11/04 AAA.
That's what's going now? Okay, that's what should be going. All right.
we got now. Was it
So I'm gonna-
4 AAA.
that's what's going now? Okay, that's what should be going.
22-11 AAA.
That's what's going now. That's what should be going. We got now. Was it that's what's going now. Okay, that's what should
Perfect.
I gotta get away from the. Oh, wait a
So
minute.
how's that gonna, if it's 22-second delay, how's that gonna affect the video? Your,
Oh, it's always that way. Doesn't affect
Oh,
anything.
oh,
It's just that only on YouTube,
Oh, I see.
everything is delayed 22 seconds.
oh, I see, okay, I understand.
But it must be coming across this microphone.
It's always that way.
So I'm gonna unplug this microphone.
But it must be coming across this microphone. It's always that way. So I'm gonna unplug this.
So the camera's not on right now?
Yeah, the camera should be on.
It must be coming across this microphone.
Let me see. Gotta,
Camera's not on right now.
yeah, the camera should be on. Oh, yeah, the video isn't on.
Camera's not on right now.
Yeah, the camera should be on.
The video can start. Now. Okay, it's on.
Light is green here.
Okay. So that's getting through. Are the speakers turned on? Yep, they are. Now, are we getting anything out of them? Testing 1, 2,
Yeah.
testing,
Turn it up a little.
testing 1, 2, 3, 4, testing. Testing. Yeah, testing. Testing 1, 2. Okay, so what we have to do now is you need to go back in the room where you can't hear these speakers.
Okay.
And take the iPad and just see what the sound sounds like coming across. I'll just get up and read or something.
So this one, unplug? You want to unplug?
We can't hear these speakers. Yeah, this one is unplugged already. So what you're hearing now is what we're getting. So once we decide if the volume is okay, we can, if it's not okay for the, to put it in a reasonable place on the iPad, we can change the volumes on the Focusrite to give you more volume. So just test it for a little while and see what's going on. All the leaders and the mighty men and also all the sons of King David submitted themselves to King Solomon. So the Lord exalted Solomon exceedingly in the sight of all Israel and bestowed on him such royal majesty as had not been on any king before him in Israel. Thus David, the son of Jesse, reigned over all Israel. And the period that he reigned over Israel was 40 years. 7 years he reigned in Hebron, and 33 years he reigned in Jerusalem. So he died in a good old age, full of days and riches and honor, and Solomon his son reigned in his place. Now the acts of King David, first and last, indeed, they are written in the book of Samuel the seer, in the book of Nathan the prophet, and in the book of Gad the seer, with all his reign and his might, and the events that happened to him, to Israel, and to all the kingdoms of the lands.
Okay. You have to have the iPad almost at full volume to get a nice level.
Okay.
So I turn it down to half, so we need to.
Okay.
That up a little.
All right. So we'll test. Okay. I turned these both straight up. So the white, the indicator is pointing straight up. That was about about going from 10 o'clock to midnight. So now I'll start reading again. And now I have sent a skillful man endowed with understanding, Huram, my master craftsman, the son of a woman of the daughters of Dan, and his father was a man of Tyre, skilled to work in gold and silver, bronze, iron, stone, and wood, purple and blue, fine linen and crimson, and to make any engraving and to accomplish any plan which may be given to him with your skillful men and with the skillful men of my lord David, your father. Now therefore the wheat, the barley, the oil, and the wine which my lord has spoken of, let him send to his servants, and we will cut wood from the Lebanon as much as you need. We will bring in to you in rafts by the sea to Joppa, and you will carry it up to Jerusalem. Didn't make a lot of difference. And he also made 10 lavers and put 5 on the right side and 5 on the left to wash in them such things as they offered for the burnt offering. They would wash them, but the sea was for the priests to wash in. And he made 10 lampstands lampstands of gold according to their design, and set them in the temple, 5 on the right side and 5 on the left. He also made 10 tables and placed them in the temple, 5 on the right side and 5 on the left. And he made man 100 bowls of gold. Furthermore, he made the court of the priests and the great court and the doors for the court, and he overlaid these doors with bronze. Was that better? So just at halfway, it was a decent volume. Okay,
Pretty much halfway, just a little above halfway, but yeah. So it's not.
and it's decent quality sound. Okay, good. All right, well, that'll work. I mean, we can always turn it up a little bit more. I guess it doesn't hurt anything to. I'll just turn them straight sideways and then we'll know where to put them. And I'll just read some. But as for us, the Lord is our God, and we have not forsaken him. And the priests who minister to the Lord are the sons of Aaron, and the Levites attend to their duties. And they bring to the Lord every morning and every evening burnt sacrifices and sweet incense. They also set the showbread in order on the pure gold table, and the lampstand of the gold with its lamps to burn every evening. For we keep the commandment of the Lord our God, but you have forsaken him. That's ready. All right. Okay. We'll test again. In the 18th year of King Jeroboam, Abijah became king over Judah. He reigned 3 years in Jerusalem. His mother's name was Micaiah, the daughter of Uriel of Gibeah, and there was war between Abijah and Jeroboam. Abijah set the battle in order with an army of valiant warriors, 400,000 chosen men. Jeroboam also drew up in battle formation against him with 800,000 choice men, mighty men of valor.
All the way up.
Against him with 800,000 choice men. So you have this turned all the way up now?
Mhm.
Let's look at the little program. Jesse said I wouldn't probably have to touch that program, but maybe there's a volume control on it. Now how do I find it? Shouldn't have to go to the focus right control, yes. Okay, so what do we have? Outputs are full blast. Software, all this stuff is turned way up.
Yeah, it is.
Huh. That's output routing. Let's put input settings. Analog. I don't see. I don't see anything you can change. It's not an instrument. Not an iPad. Or it's probably not even an iPad. That's probably a drum pad. Line. Scarlet sample rate, clock source. Retain 48 volt. I don't think we need that. Gain halos, pre-clip, clip. I don't know what that's about.
You can choose other colors.
Oh, I see.
Colors.
Yeah, gain halos. So the yellow is pre-clip and the red is clipping. Okay, so how do you adjust the volume so it's not clipping? Let's see anything there. Don't see anything there. Output routing. If I put these down, it doesn't change anything about the clipping.
There's usually an volume adjustment done. Here's some. Also in settings.
Settings of
Windows settings. Have a system, it's in sound underneath system.
this one. Oh,
It's one of the functions in the system. The second one under this one.
all right. Let me just turn this down halfway and see if it has done anything. Testing 1, 2.
Clicking.
Testing 1, 2. So that wasn't what. Halfway and see if it has done anything. Testing 1, 2.
See, that's full volume on the iPad.
Testing 1, 2. So that. Let's see. That wasn't what. Halfway and see if it. Do what?
What does that do?
Testing 1, 2.
Full volume on the iPad.
Let me try this. Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3. Didn't seem to change. Let me try. Testing 1, 2, 3. All right, so it's not. I'm not changing this microphone any. Let me look at the microphone settings that we have on the. Settings that we have on the. Well, you got a full blast, and it's still not loud enough for there, but yet it's clipping. It's going to red. It's clipping. Let me just talk and see. Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing, testing, testing. See right there, it's not getting.
Yeah.
It's not clipping. It's still not loud enough there, but yet it's clipping. Red. Clipping. Let's see what happens. Let me just talk and see. Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing, testing, testing. See right there, it's not getting. It's not clipping. And the volume didn't change that much on that. Testing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the volume didn't change that much on that. Testing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so that didn't. this shouldn't do. Let me just try that shouldn't do anything, I don't think, but all right. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L. This shouldn't do. Let me just try it. That shouldn't do anything, I don't think, but all right. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L. No, it didn't do anything. No, it didn't do anything. Okay, let me look at Ox 1. Okay, let me look at Ox 1. I'm just going to put it way up for kicks. Testing 1 2 9 8 4 3 7 2 1 1 1. Yeah. It definitely changed the output. Let's see what happens with. I'm just going to put it way up for kicks. Testing 1 2 9 8 4 3 7 2 1 1 1. Yeah. Did that make any difference? Let's see what happens.
Maybe a little, not a lot.
I'm going to put it way up for kicks. Testing 1 2 9 8 3 7. Yeah. Did that make any difference? Well, maybe what we have to live with. Yeah, at least it's working. Now we have to add the other thing in, and that is take the. I'm gonna mute this. Yeah, at least it's working. Okay. Now Hiram, king of Tyre, sent messengers to David and cedar trees with masons and carpenters to build him a house. So David knew that the Lord had established him as king over Israel, for his kingdom was highly exalted for the sake of his people Israel. Then David took more wives in Jerusalem, and David begot more sons and daughters.
Yeah, right.
So it's not like when somebody gets up there and blasts this out.
Right. Are at home, they're not gonna,
Yeah.
they just have change their value. And of course, maybe a different machine can react different.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, things working.
Yeah. So I'll turn this microphone off and.
USB hub. Minimize the stuff when cables point up.
Well, there's only one thing now that's left,
But I think it's plug it into the computer.
but I don't have I don't have any place to plug it in.
What?
Okay. Oh, wait a minute. This is the hub. If I unplug the hub and plug this directly in. Then see.
Simple re-enumeration, just fine.
Yeah. I have to make sure it's on the right camera now since I unplugged it. Let us switch cameras. Put it down and. Which camera are we on? Okay, we're still on the camera. Okay. Yeah, I see the camera. I see it working here. So. Everything was actually working. Yeah. Figure out which one it is and unplug it.
I'll leave this here just in case. Instead of taking it back on. Now, are you gonna do those speakers like Jesse was mentioning to turn them all the way up and do the squelch on them or something to set them?
Let's see. What did we say to do?
And then you said turn them all the way up, then turn your gain to where,
We'll turn these all the way up here.
well, I think you said on the slider, turn it all the way up, then turn
Turn
the
these.
gain until you get, and then back it off till you don't get any back feed. Is
Oh,
that it or not? Maybe I misunderstood.
well, I'm trying to remember what he said to do. Let's see. Maybe I'll see if he's available to talk.
Yeah.
Up all the way. And back the speakers off, so it wasn't doing anything weird. And then that way, even if you did turn them off all the way, you wouldn't feel everything. So I think you know, just talk to your working with this. Yeah. Yeah, I'll talk to him. And let you know. Okay. Testing 1, 2. All right, let's go back to RTA. Testing 1, 2, 3, 4. Testing. If the thing was humming like crazy, some of these frequencies would be going way up, and then you could tone them back down again. Well, anyway, I have to figure. I gotta ask him about that again too.
Yeah.
Too much stuff all at once.
All at once.
At least it's working now.
Yeah, it is, right.